Good morning, guys. A lot of you wanted to know what a work-life balance looks like for me and how I balance life and home life and family and work and YouTube and traveling and all that stuff together. Today I'm going to give you guys a little behind-the-scenes look into my life and kind of answer that question for you. I start my week each week is coming early in the morning to meet with a bunch of other guys where we just read the Bible together and talk together and just kind of catch up. So that's where I'm off to now. I feel like surrounding yourself with other people who can continue to encourage you, motivate you, stimulate you, and keep you focused and give you a good direction, like those types of people are really good to surround yourself with. And this on Monday mornings is part of that for me. Got a couple of really great questions from you guys. Hey Tim, I would love to hear about work/life balance. I'm trying to start my channel at the moment and I'm struggling because I find it hard to separate things and plan time working and then time not working. I end up feeling frustrated because of the time that could have been spent more effectively, and I also equally find it hard to get into work mode when I'm at home. Just any advice or ideas on that would be cool, and if you've already covered it, I'd love someone who can point me in the right direction of the bit. Thanks. I'd love to learn how you structure some of your personal life to properly fit in time for YouTube and business. I would love to know how you balance everything: family, business, ventures, YouTube, social media, and so on. Those are excellent questions, and I don't think that we have it all figured out, but I'm gonna go home and my wife's gonna join me, Dana, and we'll talk with you guys about what that looks like for us. Good morning, everybody. Mommy's making some yummy eggs for breakfast. Right, Toby? Are you helping? Yeah, you helping Mommy? Thank you for taking care of Chloe, Hannah. You guys have fun. Look at those shoes, they squeak when she steps. Whee! That's fun. Love you guys. How are you doing, Miss Karis? Are you all happy today? How's your sister, your twin sister? Hi, Chloe. You say hi? Yeah. Yep, there's a baby, and you're a baby too. How's baby number 7 feeling in there?
Doing okay this morning.
Okay this morning?
Okay this morning. I'm struggling with the baby's crying.
Oh, baby. Oh, Mommy's got one. Daddy's got one. They're weaning off their pacifiers, so they are getting kind of fussy.
The eggs are not done cooking.
They're still cooking, little guy.
Toby, I don't want you to get burned.
How is it? You like that banana? And you eating your eggs, Karis? Yeah. How's breakfast, everybody?
I haven't tasted it with cream cheese yet.
Mommy put cream cheese in the eggs? Mmm, sounds yummy. I'll give it a try here. You like bite? Hi, come. Love you. Alright, you kids play out here. Mommy and Daddy go inside and talk about how we manage you guys. Whoa, careful. Like how we take care of you guys and balance you with work and YouTube and family and business and all that kind of stuff. The way I usually start thinking about this question is, one, I want to start with like, what is my direction for my life overall? Like, what is the direction for my family? And what's like the main mission that we have, either individually or personally or collectively as a family, as a group? Like, what is that main thing that we want to stand for, believe in, that kind of drives and fuels everything else going forward? Because if you don't have that, then it's like there's gonna be lots of distractions. You're gonna find that you're busy doing everything and nothing really on purpose and intentionally, and you also don't really have a framework for how to prioritize things. And that's kind of the second thing then, is to focus less on balance and more on priorities. Like, what are the things that advance your mission and your personal goals, and the things that you say and believe are most important to you, and then what are the things that aren't. And I found a lot of times if you don't have that framework set up, then it's kind of like a lot of there's a lot of distractions disguised as opportunities, and before long you're doing a lot of things, pulling a lot of different directions, and the thing that you say is important and say is, you know, you believe like this is the goal, the thing we're striving after, gets pushed to the side really easy.
For me, it just helps like day-to-day like tasks or even daily tasks that have to be done like over and over again, especially with taking care of kids. Like having a vision gives me a reason behind the, like it gives me a why for what I'm doing, and that really helps like be like, okay, like we're doing this for a purpose. Like there's a reason that I'm doing laundry a couple times a day, or having to clean up after little kids, and having to discipline and just take time and just sit down with them when I would not really rather be doing cleaning and stuff, but just tasks that I feel like the distraction tasks, those get in the way of what I should be doing, was just spending time and building into the relationships with our kids and our family.
Sometimes we have to remember that, you know, we're teaching our kids how to do something and it's taking a really long time, but the goal right then isn't actually to get that task done, because if it was, it'd be quicker and faster if we just did it ourselves and be done with it. But actually the goal is to teach our kids something so that they can then go and do something with that, or do that later, and then they like unloading and loading the dishwasher. You know, when we first started teaching our kids how to do that, it took like 3, 4, 5 times longer than it normally did. But now the older ones can do that, and now the older ones are teaching the younger ones, and now it's something that has worked its way into our life, is something that the kids do very well. But at first it didn't start that way. It
also helps for me to remember, like, my kids don't learn anything unless we teach them. Like they're not born knowing everything and knowing how to do everything and how to get along with people. Like those are all things that you have to learn through life, and we're here to teach them with that.
The third thing that's been helpful for us, I think, is to integrate the priorities that you say are most important for your family, for your work, your business, you personally, whatever the case may be. Because when everything is a separate bucket or a separate category in your life, they all end up like competing with each other, and there's only so much time in a day where you can have certain categories all competing with each other. So we've tried our best to integrate things rather than like thinking like we have to scale back on a lot of things. Like, can we just do a lot of these things together? So for example, if we say that spending time together as a family is important, one of the things that makes that difficult is if I'm leaving every day to go to like a real job, and Dana is too, and our kids are going to school, and like a lot of those things just kind of send our family in different directions. So instead we decided, can we integrate these things by homeschooling our kids, spending time together, making our kids a part of our family business with our personal vlogs, and Hannah and Zeke are both learning how to edit, you know, video, and they're doing a great job with that. And can we just start spending time together, integrating like business, school, family time, and start integrating better rather than just having all these different compartments that end up competing with each other. So we decided to orient our lives around what we say is important and set our priorities according to that, rather than trying to balance everything.
An illustration that we have really liked that kind of shows the purpose of making your priorities and how you put your top things first is you can have 2 jars with the same amount of supplies, with the same amount of sand and pebbles and bigger rocks. And if you try to put the sand in first, and then you put the pebbles, and then you put the big rocks, they're not all gonna fit in the jar. But if you reverse the order and you put your big rocks in there first, and then you fill in the pebbles, and then you put the sand in, it'll all fit and work a whole lot better if you have your priorities straight.
We'd really love to hear from you guys in the comments below about what do you say is most important to you in your life, and how does your life revolve around that thing, so that the thing you say are most important actually become the most important. You actually live that out the way that you want. I'm really looking forward to hearing your stories, things down in the comments below. And if this is your first time here at Schmovies, welcome. We'd love to have you subscribe. Our family is all about trying to figure out how to become a family team and work together and keep those top priorities first, so that the things we say are important actually become the most important, and we're trying to figure that out with you guys. So thanks for being a part of our story and our journey. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys again soon.